In this video, we will cover transposition from Chapter 2. This is on the bottom of page 51. The instructions instruct us to transpose the following examples, the interval of a tritone, which is an augmented fourth or diminished fifth. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. This is actually really basic and simple, but let me walk you through this. So if we take a look at example A here, okay, before we transpose up to G major, which we will do, we're going to first transpose it the interval of a tritone. It doesn't matter if you think a tritone higher or a tritone lower because it's going to take you to the same note. But before we even do this, let's figure out what this original key is and what the finger numbers would be. So it's in the key of D flat major. We know this because there are 5 flats and the second to last flat is D flat. And if we take a look at the lowest notes, it's D flat. And our highest note's A flat, so we're in D flat position. So now I'm just going to go through and write in the finger numbers because that's all I really need to have. So 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1. And those happen to also be the scale degrees, which is really important to know. Okay, so these fingers of the right hand are also the scale degrees. So I'm just doing a caret symbol, so I know that they're scale degrees as well. And then the left hand fingering is just going to be in parallel motion. Both hands are playing exactly the same notes. The left hand will be 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, and it changes just a little bit here. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5. Actually, this is a misprint here. Yeah. So I'm going to correct that in music. So this is a misprint. This actually should be still G flat and then F. Okay? Because the hands are supposed to play the same material here. Okay. So 2, 3, 5 at that point. Okay, so if we're on G flat, we want to try and transpose a tritone up or down. Well, a tritone is an augmented fourth or a diminished fifth. Here's a perfect fifth, a diminished fifth. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half steps. So there's our tritone. So they want us to transpose this first note is going to go to C, right? But if we think about the key that we're in D flat. Well, what's a tritone from D flat? It takes us to G. So we're actually going to transpose this to the key of G major, which happens to be exactly what we're doing here. Okay, G major. All right, so if I put both hands in G position, now all I have to do is follow the finger numbers I've written, which reflect the scale degrees. And then I'm playing it. So let's try this in G major. There are no black keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and switch views here so you can see me play it along with you. So I'm in G position. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. On the next example, we're basically doing the same strategy. Okay, so let me just zoom out a little bit, see if I can get this into view better. Okay, there we go. All right, so the first thing is to determine our key signature. We are in the key of B major. If we transpose a tritone from B, that takes us to F major. And again, we're just doing the scale degrees. That's all we care about. So if I go through and I mark my scale degrees, which will also be my finger numbers for the right hand since this is in B position, it's 5, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. And those are also scale degrees. The left-hand fingering will be 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. But we're transposing to the key of F major, so all we need to do is to put our hands in F position. We're just going to have a B flat. Okay? And then again, we're just going to use the finger numbers we've written in, which represent the scale degrees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all there is to it. And then we have one more transposition on the top of page 52. We're going to do the same thing here. We figure out the original key, which if we look at the last sharp, tells us it's an F sharp major. And F sharp is right here, which will be our tonic, right? So that's the first scale degree. It also is the lowest note, so that'll be our first finger. So if I write down the scale degrees and finger numbers for the right hand, it's 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, like that. And the left hand fingering will be 3, I said 3, but I wrote 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 5. If we'd go a tritone from F sharp, that takes us to C natural. So I'm just going to place my hands in C position. I'm in C position, and again, I'm just going to follow the finger numbers I've written down now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3. And that concludes the transposition from this chapter.